Alright, well, let's be honest. The world is kind of in a bad place right now. As of today, our planet's biodiversity is at a pretty massive risk. I mean, with human population ballooning to a massive amount, and the almost endlessly increasing amount of carbon dioxide being pumped into our atmosphere, the world's ecosystems are slowly becoming unwound. Human activities such as agriculture, polluting, poaching, are quickly nibbling away at the many species of plants, animals, fungi, all those out there. And yes, as both cheesy and corny as it's gonna sound, there are groups of people out there that want to help. Hopefully like you and I. One of these organizations is the San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance, a not-for-profit organization that is most famous for its two main facilities, the San Diego Zoo and the San Diego Zoo Safari Park, both of them having their own individual purposes. In addition to possessing those two main facilities, the San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance also has several conservation hubs spread across the entire world, working hard to prevent the extinction of specific species such as tigers and African elephants and such. Now, I was originally going to do this project on the World Wildlife Fund. Yes, that World Wildlife Fund, and not the World Wrestling Federation, which is strangely less controversial. Yeah, so as of today, the WWF is currently being investigated for human rights violations, which is a no good. So let's go back to the whole San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance, and while we're at it, we might as well talk about its history and how exactly it got here. The year is 1917, 3 years after the Panama Canal had been completed in the remote country of Panama, hence the namesake. As a commemoration for the completion of the canal, one Gilbert Aubrey Davidson had proposed the construction of an exhibition to be built in Balboa Park. Soon after, in 1909, 5 years before the canal was complete, the Panama California Exhibition Company was formed by some notable people such as Ulysses S. Grant Jr., the second son of President Ulysses S. Grant. In 1915, the exhibition was complete with many different attractions of a wide variety. Many of the buildings used during the exhibition, such as the Botanical Garden, are still present in Balboa Park today and can be viewed. Some of those attractions were wild animals that were abandoned alongside their enclosures after the exhibition closed on January 1st, 1917. Only a few months before, in October 1916, one Dr. Harry M. Wedgeforth created the Zoological Society of San Diego. After acquiring the exotic animals from both the abandoned exhibition as well as from the now defunct Wonderland amusement park, the zoo was basically born. Soon after, they began to receive exotic animals from across the world. Now that we're coming to the end of our presentation, yes, I know, it's short. Some of you might be asking, Abraham, why should we care? 99% of life is extinct, so why should we? Your opinion is wrong. Nah, I'm just messing with you. Everyone can have their own opinion. Anyway, the work that the San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance does in fact affect us here in San Diego. One of their conservation hubs is in the southwest of the United States, which both protects burrowing owls and desert tortoises, the latter being critically endangered. Both of these species provide a lot for their environment, with the burrowing owl being the more important out of the two, providing burrows for other animals as well as being a predator consuming prey. Though there are some occasions, like keystone species, which are somewhat more important than others, all species do matter to their environment, and when they're missing, their environment will be affected.